Once upon a time,
there was a fish.
and the fish's name was Chicken Butt.
His name was Chicken Butt.
That's his first name.
What's his last name? Guess what?
Platycactus.
Not a cactus.
Chicken Butt Platycactus. And he was a very lonely fish of sadness and hunger, because he was homeless. You'd think with the whole ocean he'd have somewhere to lay his fins down at night. But
He
no.
couldn't even live in a sea anemone.
We're as bad as that thing on.
Wherever Nemo lived,
Anemone.
because it shocked him all the time.
Anemone?
Anemone?
I think that's it. I think
I
it's
feel like
anemone.
it should sound longer. But whatever. Didn't even have one of those. Not like Nemo.
And so, when, what was his name? Chicken Butt Platycactus was trying to find a place to just lay down one night because he was so tired.
from swimming, and he had a job at
Gills Are Us.
Buy all of your gill needs, buffing and just warmth and.
So anyway, he was finding a place to lay his little fins down when all of a sudden
Bam!
a
Huge
bulldozer crashed into
the park where he was walking through to the house he was going to rent, or the house
swing
he was looking
going
at.
to rent.
Yeah, the anemone house he was going to rent in the ocean.
And the bulldozer destroyed it.
So he still has nowhere to live.
And so he sued the
Bulldoze owners.
Bulldoze Corporation owner thingies, yes.
And the most popular one I see is that CAT, C-A-T group.
Yeah.
Maybe it was them.
Yeah.
It'll be them.
And it's just run by catfish because it makes sense.
Trust us.
And
Guys.
so he decided to take it to court, and there was this judge fish, which is a real fish, guys. It's totally a real fish, a judge fish.
It looks like a mini hammer shark.
Yes.
Hammerhead shark. But
And
it's
so
a fish, not a shark. Are sharks fish?
I don't know.
Or it's different than fish?
I think they're a little different, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Chicken Butt
Platycactus.
Platycactus. That last name gets me.
You made it up!
I know. But if you mix the first name and the last name, it just makes me think of Cactus Butt from the Lion King. And it reminded
Cactus butt?
What? It reminded me when I was little. My sister made a Polly Pocket that she really hated, and so she named it. I'm trying to remember. Chuck Speed Limit Cactus Butt. Like that was the Polly Pocket's name.
That's so unfortunate.
Anyway, so Chicken Butt Platycactus was like, Your Honor, I was trying to rent this home. I even put my down payment on for this monthly rent.
Just going to get the keys.
And this catfish bulldozed it. And the judge fish, named Judge Fishy,
Potholders.
Judge
Almond spread.
Judge Fishy Potholders Almond Spread was like, well, the catfish was supposed to do this. You've obviously been cheated. This person stole your down payment. They were never gonna let you live there. And so, Chicken Butt
Platycactus decided he was going to sue them for stealing his 500 seashells and got into court, and he won that mess, man. He got in there, he like boom, 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 and now they owed him like a bazillion seashells instead of the 500 he gave them. So now he's gonna buy their company and buy as many houses as he wants and stay in a different one every single night. He's just that cool.
because he had so many seashells left. he decided to make posters of.
No, that would be bad. You can't sell tuna fish to fish.
Swivel chairs.
And
Because he's the only
kelp
one.
chips.
Yes, and kelp chips because he was the
Kelp
only
chips and
one
swivel chairs.
that had that. And so, because none of the other fish had ever seen a swivel chair before, because they didn't have to live on the seashore sometimes like he did. You would not believe how many allergies, sinuses, he just could not breathe when he was up on the shore.
No, and just flopping all over the place. Until a little medic fish would come and be like, bro, come on, let's go.
Get back in the water. So he sold, and he was like an entrepreneur of swivel chairs. And he made even more seashells. And so he decided, with all that seashells, he was going to start an assassin team of ninja fish. Who did he assassinate? I'm trying to remember the judge name. Judge Fishy
pot
holders,
holders, almond spread. Why would he assassinate the judge? The judge ruled in his favor.
No, he didn't assassinate the judge.
Oh.
He married the judge. But that's what Minor D did.
Is Judge Fishy Potholder Almond Spread a chick?
Sure. Judge Fishy Potholder's Almond Spread is a chick fish. It's a she-fish. She-fish. It's a female judge. Fishy Potholder's Almond Spread. So now the married dynamic duo of rich and judginess decide to assassinate the fish president named Fish in Common.
Really?
I don't know. And so it doesn't work. And
they get arrested.
A whale named
Tim
Phyllis eats them.
The end. Well, now that you know the story of Chicken Butt Platycactus, would you like to hear about his child? He got eaten like Pinocchio did, and so he started a new little colony inside of the whale, Tim Phyllis, or Phyllis Tim, which one did it win?
Tom Phyllis.
Tim
Phyllis.
Tim Phyllis. It was Tim. I remember specifically what I said.
But now Judge Fishy Potholder's Almond Spread doesn't like just changing her name completely, so she has to have a hyphen name just like her mom did. Like, her mom's last name was Potholders and her dad's was Almond Spread, so her name is now Judge Fishy Potholders Almond Spread Platycactus.
And they named their babies polka spots
and
Pillow Sham Platycactus.
And Pillow Sham was a rebel child.
If the name didn't tell you enough.
There was just nothing about Pillow Sham that was obedient in the likeliness of the parents, except maybe the fact that they decided to try to kill the president, and this child would do that too. But Polka Spots was a lovely child of angelic nature.
It's an angelfish.
And so Pillow Sham was really jealous of Polka Spots. Is it polka or polka?
Polka spots.
Polka Spots.
Polka spots. Like, polka dots, but polka spots.
So Pillow Sham Platycactus decided to stab Polka Spots in the fin. But Polka Spots was a lovely little angel, and she didn't react. She just kind of flinched, waited for him to remove the knife, and she just smacked that brother fish in the face and swam away. And then Pillowsham was so ashamed of what he did and afraid that the Popo were gonna come get him.
It's at a whale.
Well, a whale is
They
the
have the
Popo.
Popo inside the whale.
Yes.
Bad Popo inside the whale. They got eaten by the whales. Is prison.
Yes.
Inside the whale is prison.
There has to be some kind of
Justice system.
there has to be some
Inside.
kind of like,
Tim Phyllis the whale.
what's the weird like restraint force inside the prison whale named Tom Phillips.
Tim.
Tim Phillips. I think his name should be Tom. I don't know why.
Apparently, you just keep calling him Tom. His name is Tim.
I'm sorry, Tim Phillips. Pillowsham decides to try to escape.
No
Tim
more jail.
Phillips.
Yes, Tim.
I said it right.
Yes.
I was like, I already forgot what it was supposed to be. Tim Phillips. And so he does. He gets himself somehow right out of that little thing that whales have.
Air hole?
Yes. Spout? Something?
Blowhole?
Blowhole, I think that's what it's called. And he just squeezes through it and poof! And Tim Phillips is like,
Whale.
what just happened? That's not supposed to
That's
happen.
not okay. Only water and air is supposed to go through there.
And so
Right.
then Pillowsham is in the air, shot up for like above the surface for about 20 seconds. 20 seconds of shock and not being able to breathe. He looks up and he sees the beauty of the sea, the beauty of the sky, and the shore. And he falls back to the water. Smack! Right onto Tim Phillips. And Tim
Like a
Phillips
splat.
Tim Phillips can't reach him though because he's on his back. So Pillowsham starts taking off in the opposite direction. And then
Jumps back in the water and decides he's gonna run far, far away.
that's when
But then he meets a girl and falls in love with her, but she is the daughter of...
Fish in Common?
Sure.
Whatever you
It's an entirely Romeo and Juliet story,
including the part about dying.
Sure. I don't think fish have guns or knives.
Yeah, okay, so
So how about they just run away together?
Pillowsham kills
What? Fishing.
Ramona Fish in Common.
The mom?
No, Ramona. It's like Juliet. It's the Juliet fish.
Killed her?
No. Killed Ramona Fish in Common's cousin.
Oh, because it's like Romeo and Juliet and killed her cousin in the play.
Chad. And Fish in Common gets really upset about that
That's not okay.
because that's his nephew,
That's my nephew, bro.
Chuck. Or was it Chad?
Chad.
Chad.
But his brother Chuck is very upset too.
Yes. So Chuck finds this fish named London that Ramona is supposed to marry instead.
Really?
Yes.
Named him London?
I was just thinking of Zack and Cody, okay?
No, but you do know the name of the
Yeah.
guy in the play was named Paris.
Yes. You know London Tipton is named after Paris Hilton, right?
Yes.
That's why I was thinking of that. So Ramona doesn't love
This is a
London.
ridiculous story.
So Pillowsham Sam is run out of town by
Quack.
London.
Quack.
Quack,
Quack.
quack. And they all died in.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack.